Honest with you guys, man. What I want to talk about this morning is don't ever be so codependent on a person, place, or situation that you lose sight and lose energy within yourself because you so wrapped up in that person, or you so wrapped up in that environment, or you so wrapped up in that situation that you lose sight of what you're meant to do, because I've done it in my past. And that's not something I ever want to repeat again. And remember, God is bigger than any situation, person, or environment that you could ever be involved in. You should never let anybody or anything control you or be over you so much that you lose your personality, you lose sight of who you are because you wrapped up in them. And I know it because I've done it in my past. It's not something I'm proud of. But remember, God is bigger than any situation, any environment, or anything that you ever would give power over you. And you could always lean on him whenever you need something from a situation, environment, or anything. He has all the answers. That person or that environment has no control or no true answer over you unless you choose to let it. And that was one of the things in my life that I had to learn from a younger age all the way till now. That I'm the only one that has control over my life, and I'm the only one that has control over my environment. And I will never give anybody or anything the satisfaction of having control over me or my environment or who I am as a person ever again. And I just wanted to tell you guys that, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion, though. Don't ever let anybody or anything have so much control over you that you lose everything about you to please them, or you lose everything about you to run after them, because then they have control over your life. Then they have control over your environment, and you will never be right as long as you let them have control. Don't be young, don't be dumb, don't be stupid. It's okay to fall in love. I'm not telling you that it's not, but I'm saying go in there with standings of what you want and how you want to be treated. Don't be so dumb in love that you give everything just to be with somebody or just to be in some situation. Make sure it's the situation you want to be in. Scout it out. Scout the person out. Let them show their personality before you give away or call yourself fall in love easy. Because I used to wear my heart on my sleeve too. I used to be very sensitive too. I used to be very attitudey too. So I get it. I love love too. I'm a hopeless romantic too, but even in that, you have to have some common sense when you get in the environment, or either you gonna keep getting your heart broken and you gonna keep finding folks that gonna take advantage of you. You have to have some sense of a system of what you want, what you don't want, what things you like, what things you don't like. Cause if you just jump in this thing and you just run through it, you gonna find people that take advantage of your natural characteristics and use you for whatever they want. And you just gonna be sitting there looking stupid with several heartbreaks on you because you didn't listen, because you wanted to run in and rush in. Take your time, figure out who you are, figure out what you want in your life, figure out what you don't want in your life, then go after somebody. Don't just rush into it the way I did and have to figure it out through heartbreak and tough life lessons. It's not worth all that. Just learn to take your time, slow it down, and figure it out. It'll be there if you slow down and figure it out. And sometimes that's what I have to remind myself. You don't have to get it all at once. You can take your time. Ain't nobody gonna take life from you. It's still gonna be here. Slow down and figure it out. It's there to be figured out, but sometimes you just have to slow it down and think your way through. The answer is always there if you slow it down and think about it. Don't try to rush into it. Just slow life down. Let it work itself out, and the answer will always come to you. Just ask God to reveal it to you, and then slow life down and think about the situation. And I promise you, the answer will come to you. And some people, not, life is just naturally slower growing than others. My life was one of them slow growers because I was stubborn. So I know how it feel to be frustrated. You see everybody else succeed. You see everybody else moving on. And you like, when yours coming, it's coming. You just got to be patient and you got to figure your life out. The longer it take you to figure your life out, the longer you block your blessing. Just learn to take time, watch yourself, and make sure that what you do is what you really want to do, and who you with is who you really want to be with. Because I found that, and I found everything I ever wanted, but I had to take my time and make sure. I had to take my time and break my values down and make sure what I really wanted and who I really wanted to be with to get it right. And that's all I'm saying. Don't rush into anything. Take your time and find out how it works before you just jump in it. And that's the problem with this whole generation. Nobody want to take their time no more. Nobody want to go slow no more. Everybody trying to get it, get it, get it. Some people are built to get it. Some people aren't. Some people are built to take their time, be gentle, be sweet, be romantic. And there are people out there for that because I found that. But I had to take my time to find it. I had to find myself before I could find love. And that's just what I want to say. Find yourself before you go after love. And that's all I want to say in this. Take your time. It's okay. Time will wait for you as long as you're doing it the right way for the right reason, in my opinion. But that's my opinion, though, from my personal spiritual experience.